What it is, guys? It's your boy Blastphamoushd, and for the longest time, you guys have been asking me to check out scary videos. Make sure to put in the comment section down below the scariest video you think you've ever seen, and I'll react to that mug. I'm gonna be looking through the comments. So if you guys want to watch the original video, the link's gonna be in the description down below. Let go. This shouldn't give me nightmares.
Number 15. A driver in Singapore thinks they have a clear lane ahead when something to the right startles them badly enough to make them lay on their horn. The pale outline of a woman appears to be perfectly balanced on the center divider. While this could just be a person trying to cross a busy road, the driver is convinced that they've seen a ghost. Even if this is a person and not a spirit, I really don't know why they would choose to cross this section of the road. Aside from heavy traffic, there's really nothing but a tall hill on the other side, and no discernible buildings of any kind. Number 14. This video was taken just outside of the notoriously haunted Dover Castle in England. A large dark form slowly walks across an entranceway and soon attracts the attention of a security guard patrolling nearby. The guard walks over to investigate, and the shadow silently passes beneath his feet without detection.
Bro, that's real! These is real! I was hoping they would be fake. I know it's real because I got goosebumps.
Normally, I'd say this could have been some sort of technical malfunction with the CCTV equipment itself, but watching the security guard walk to the exact same spot makes me think otherwise. Number 13. This nanny cam video supposedly originates from somewhere on the deep web. A girl is singing to herself while playing when suddenly she is interrupted by a low growl off screen. She lowers her guard and resumes playing, and that's when something unspeakable happens to her. An impossibly long arm reaches out and snatches the girl with inhuman speed. Her short, terrified scream is interrupted by a sickening crunch. I sincerely hope, for the sake of all humanity, that this video is not real. Number 12. A Facebook...
That is literally the stuff of nightmares. Golly, man, that's not okay.
In Tlalnepantla, Mexico is walking down the street when he discovers a missing section of a wall and takes a look inside.
No! No! No!
The hollow dungeon-like area is filled with what appears to be stacks of caskets. Whether the caskets were filled or not is anyone's guess. But the point is, why would this area be sealed away underneath a highway overpass? Also, why was this section of wall broken? Maybe it broke from the inside by someone trying to free themselves. Who knows what other secrets could be hidden under there? Number 11. A YouTuber named 23rd SAS is messing around with his phone and recording his house. Then the video goes from pretty goofy to terrifying in a matter of seconds.
This is my mommy's room. This is downstairs. Oh my god.
I guess this could be fake and the shadow is just one of his friends, but as many people in the comments section have pointed out, there's something about his reaction that seems realistic.
Oh my god.
Number 10. Two friends are...
Damn that. You can have the house. It's all you. No. Damn the rent. Damn whoever here. I'm out.
A discussion in a car late one night when something unusual and alarming makes them give pause.
So I can see like, oh no, there's a streetlights.
Okay, that's a bit scary.
Yeah.
That's a bit scary.
That is very scary.
That's
Alright.
Sitting motionless in the middle of the road is what appears to be a pale, almost translucent child, silently regarding them with a blank, featureless face. The two friends ask no questions and immediately get away from the scene before anything else can happen. They weren't sure what to make of this child at the time, but they later suspect that it was in fact an unfriendly spirit waiting for them. If this is not a paranormal encounter, then I think this child was perhaps being used as a distraction for a highway ambush, so it's a good thing they got out of there instead of leaving their car to investigate. Let me know what you would have done in this situation.
I'd have sped up. Speed bump! Yeah, I'm saying
Number 9. One day, a lot of people in Cornwall, Australia, all saw the exact same UFO and live streamed it on social media. The grayish UFO seemed to dematerialize and reappear before their very eyes.
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Was it Independence Day? Oh my God, it's real!
All 3 of those videos were posted within 10 minutes of each other by people.
It's not fake! Oh, I wish it was!
People who had never met before. The next day, the strange UFO was back for its second appearance. These videos were taken on July 17th and July 18th of 2017. The shimmering UFO has not been reported since. Number 8. This video of an airplane cabin was taken by the supervisor of a Mexican airline called Aeromexico. I'm not sure why he was called on board to investigate, but he seems to move slowly and use caution. He's steadily creeping down the aisle when something grabs his attention from behind. His flashlight beam focuses on the far end of the plane. He thinks that he's all alone, but then something proves him absolutely wrong.
No! No! No. Alright, man, if I had a pistol on me, I'd unloaded every shot into whatever that was. Nah, I don't care if it's a person. Yeah, it's a prank. You just got pranked. Blah blah blocka blocka blocka. I'm Waka Flocka in that one. Waka Flocka Flock. No.
A solid figure without a face leans into the doorway and silently observes him. The supervisor takes off before we get a chance to see what it was. If this is real, then I'm curious as to how this mysterious creature managed to get off this plane.
It's a chupacabra. Mexican, I don't.
Number 7. A motorcyclist named Motor 2 Wrist is biking through India when he misses his turn and gets lost. Now it's threatening to rain and his bike's narrow high beams are his only source of light. Motor 2 Wrist is already close to losing his composure when he sees something that pushes him completely over the edge. Some stranger rushes at him from the side of the road. Keep in mind that it's 10 at night and there's apparently no villages around for miles. The pedestrian would have to be out of their mind to travel down a dark road in bad weather without so much as a flashlight to guide their way. Moto 2 Wrist is positive that he's seen a ghost and quickly speeds off, though it might have been someone in distress. We'll never know what the situation was for sure, but I'd like to get your opinion nonetheless.
No new friends. No new friends. Drake said it best. Yeah, I mean, whatever you got into that's got you in that situation, why would I want the same thing for me? You know what I'm saying?
Number 6. A YouTuber named Dylan HD decides to explore an abandoned house with some friends. The home still has some furnishings, including a wall full of creepy paintings of children. The far end of the house is completely dark, and they are hesitant to explore this section. Finally, one of them bravely goes into the darkened corner and comes back shaken. He announces someone is looking at them through the window. Pay attention to the thin beam of light behind him during this clip, because that's the window he's referring to.
So someone was at the window.
Act.
Someone was at the window.
Was.
It's gone really bright. Is the window after all?
No, it's the same.
Oh!
The thin beam of light silently extinguishes as the window is closed by whoever was on the other side. It's important to note that all three friends were close together when this happened. One could be seen on tape, the second was holding the camera, and the third could be heard directly to their right. The trio runs screaming out of the house and never looks back. Number 5. Vijama is taking the 24-hour challenge in a haunted house that burned down 10 years ago, claiming the lives of an entire family inside. All throughout the night they feel nervous and on edge, as if they're being watched by something that does not appreciate their presence at all.
No, I heard something in there.
Despite feeling persistently watched, the two friends manage to fall asleep for a while. Then this YouTuber is suddenly awakened by his friend, who claims to have heard something.
He was asleep, bro. Like, I just heard a massive bang, so I'm gonna see what it is.
Vijama looks really tired and worn down during this scene, which makes me think it could be real. They're checking out the room where the noise was coming from, when suddenly they feel like they're being watched again.
What the was that? Alex?
It could be the camera lighting, but I feel like I definitely see a shadowy figure retract into the doorway as soon as they turn around. Watch this part again in slow motion and tell me if you see any strange fluttering movements in the doorway. The cameraman bravely goes into the room where the shadow last retreated and finds a very tiny unnatural doorway leading to who knows where. At this point they've seen enough and quickly exit without completing the challenge or finding out where the narrow entrance goes. Number 4.
I would have
A
left that too.
YouTuber named Jerry Wells and a housemate sit across from each other while playing with a Ouija board.
Stupid.
Apparently they have been experiencing strange paranormal disturbances around the home for some
Which makes it so much dumber that you have a Ouija board now. Okay.
time, and now they're turning to the Ouija board for answers.
We're going to try to find out what's in this house. I don't know how else to try to contact it. We've got to find out what it wants. I'm going to see if I can get it to leave us alone.
Look closely and you can see the board quivering unnaturally as they speak.
Or tell us what you want. What it'll take to leave me and my family and our home alone. And never return. We're tired of this. Just tell us what you want.
Jerry Wells asks what it wants, and BLOOD is the reply, followed by a metaphysical reaction.
What do you mean blood? What do you want? Come on now.
Oh my God, Tommy!
Son of a...
Oh shit!
If this is fake, then I have no idea how they did this. You can clearly see underneath the table the entire time, so it's not magnets, and I don't see a string either. If you don't believe this is paranormal, then let me know how they managed to make the board shake and jump straight into the air. Number 3. Here's a strange dashcam video from Malaysia that will leave you scratching your head. These motorists are on a dark road when they pass by a woman in a pink shirt once, and then again, a little farther up the road, and a third time, at which point they are noticeably alarmed and speed away, only to run straight into her a fourth and final time. Watch the full video and you'll see that they are not driving in a circle. Even if they were driving in a circle, there's no way they could have completed a full lap in the short time it takes for the woman to appear again. Perhaps what's most unsettling about this is how each time the woman's back is turned to them, never once seeing her face. Number 2. This home video.
Man, I shouldn't have watched this video, man. I don't know what I'm doing, bro. I ain't.
Video looks like it was taken sometime during the 1990s. A child is sitting in a high chair, happily learning about the different names for various parts of the body when something briefly interrupts the innocent lesson.
This is my elbow.
Where is...
Where's the
Ghost? He's gone.
The child tracks an invisible object with an exaggerated head motion. Then he mumbles about a ghost. It's hard to tell what he says, but I think he might have said "there's the ghost" or something along those lines, almost as if he's been at it before and has been expecting to see it again for some time. The child thinks for a bit and then says something else that's really weird.
Daddy, kill him?
Yeah.
It almost sounds like he's asking if his dad got the ghost or something like that. It's hard to tell what he says here, so give me your best guess. Maybe together we can figure out the surrounding circumstances behind this video. Anyway, things go back to normal for a bit, and it looks like the paranormal encounter is over. But then he makes a really confused face and looks around again, saying something else that's completely indecipherable. Even if we were to know the identity of the child in this video, I doubt they would remember anything of use. All we have to go by is this puzzling piece of paranormal evidence, exploring two mysterious schools standing next to each other. They were both built around World War II and have been abandoned for a long time. Everything starts out normal until Blurry Faces is exploring an upstairs room full of classroom furniture. After that, something seems to be stalking them at every turn. The strange banging noises only grow louder and more persistent as time wears on. I will give them credit for being courageous and sticking around for so long.
No.
This is the event that finally makes them lose their composure and scramble. This time, Blurry Faces bravely tests the weight of the door himself and finds that it's way too heavy to swing open with such ease. You can tell he is putting a lot more effort into opening and closing the door than whatever just opened it moments earlier. Tell me what's written in Spanish across the door and if it has any significance to what could be possibly lurking inside.
That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because if y'all wanted scary stuff, then you guys got it in this one, because this scared the living crap out of me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy Blastphamoushd. Also, I am going to be in Texas for PAX South, alright? And I want to see y'all. So if y'all see, if you see me at PAX South, make sure to say something.